Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Hey, get down off of it. I just said to you, you're going to be a good boy. Go back in the living room with Daddy. Go ahead. Go in the living room with Daddy. You're not going to be good. Move it. Bad boy. Now he goes in my room. I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is, it doesn't really matter what day it is because right now I'm coming on to do, this is my Fall Food Friday. So it's, this is going to be posted on Friday evening. Yeah, Friday evening. I'm doing this Friday in the afternoon, but anyway, this is going to be posted Friday evening, late. So this is my Fall Food Friday, guys. Listen, go over and check out Jerry Ellen with Cooking with Neighbors. She's doing it with me too. We do Fall Food Fridays. We do Croctober together. Go check out her videos. And yeah, so what I'm doing today is I'm doing a side. Now, I got this recipe for this mashed potato mushroom kind of delicious thing that looks so yummy. So I'm going to be making this side dish to go with my dinner, to go with my what's for dinner tonight. But this isn't what's for dinner. This is Fall Food Friday. All right, so let's get started. I'm just gonna keep you here for a few minutes, and then I'll put you on the tripod. But right now, I'm just gonna peel some potatoes. The recipe, you know, when I go by a recipe, I look at the recipe quick, and if it's not a baked good, you know me. I just kind of look at the recipe and see what goes in it, and then I kind of take it from there. So I got the recipe on here, and I'm gonna go over I'm gonna look at the recipe, but it calls for white potatoes. So I got some white potatoes today at the market, and then I got 2 more potatoes because I didn't think I had enough. So I got 2 more of these. So I'm gonna peel these. I got my garlic here. I'm going to use that. I got my mushrooms here. I don't know if I'm going to use all these mushrooms. I'll probably use half of them or a little bit more than half. We like mushrooms. And mushrooms, you know, mushrooms shrink. So I might use all of them. We'll see. So let's get the cutting board out and let's get peeling up and getting chopping. And let me read the directions of what to do again. Very thirsty, so drinking. So, like I said, I was going to try to do a crock-pot meal, 2 crock-pot meals a week, but for Croctober, but I'm going to play it by ear. This week I only was able to get 1 out because I have also Fall Food Fridays. And with being sick and all of that, I didn't do the crock pot meal, so I'll probably do that. That'll probably be over the weekend. That's my plan, guys, is to get it out over the weekend. So yeah, so that might be for next week too. You know, I'm not really sure. Whatever it is. Okay, so let me see. Let me go to the recipe just to make sure that, you know, because I picked the recipe because the recipe is what I want to do. Right, okay, good. Okay. Alright, so preheat oven to 400. Place potatoes in a large saucepan and cover with water. Add a half a teaspoon salt. Okay. Oh, okay, so let me prepare the potatoes first. You know, because they got to boil anyway. Where's that big gutsy pot? Did I use that for something else? Oh, it's not in here, so I must have. Oh yeah, I think I had the beef barley soup in it. I'm trying to think. I need it with a cover. This will be good enough. So I was looking at some recipes on Pinterest, different recipes to do that I haven't tried before. And this, I passed so many by, and I'm like, ooh, When I saw this one, it hit me. I was like, this is right up our alley. All right, so let's get this peeled. I'm going to attempt to do it with my little knife, because I don't always like to use the peel. That peeler annoys me sometimes, and if this is sharp, it works better for me, my little paring knife. Let me just, it's pretty sharp, but I'm going to just sharpen it. So, yeah, I'd rather just use a paring knife, honestly. It's just easier. Frankie won't eat this because it's going to have mushrooms in it. And he really rarely eats my mashed potatoes as it is. So I don't know why, but he's not crazy about homemade. He likes like the KFC potatoes, mashed potatoes, but yet I'll buy the packaged ones, like in those little packages that I buy the instant, and he rarely eats those either. So I don't know what his problem is, but he's going to have rice, because he's a rice man. He loves rice, and so anyway. He'll have rice, so I'm not going to not make it with the mushrooms, because we want mushrooms, and we love mushrooms, me and my hubby. Our appetites have been basically the same, a little bit less, definitely a little bit less, with having the infectious disease that we have. Freaking ridiculous. But, you know, overall, it hasn't been that much different. I've been sicker because I took the antiviral, like my husband's taking that, and it's not affecting him like it affected me. Like, literally, I had some stomach pains and the D word and all that. It just aspirated everything. I don't know if it's because of the sleeve, you know, if it's worse because of that or whatever, but so she gave me another medication, and I have to go pick it up at the pharmacy. I don't know what kind of, I don't know if it's an antiviral too. I hope it's not the same as the other one. But I honestly, like, I feel a lot better. Like, I don't have a lot of congestion. I didn't have a lot of congestion in my chest to begin with. I just have a lot of congestion in my head and stuff. And that's actually relieved a little bit already. I feel better as far as that goes. Like I said, my body aches. You know, I feel better in all that way. But my body is not 100% yet, but that's normal. With COVID, it takes a while for you to feel, it takes weeks before you feel 100%. Telling you. You know, it's here to stay. COVID's here to stay, and like, I feel like, you know, this is my third time, but I feel like it, I can't say that I'll never get it again. Like, you get infected with it. Like, you know, it's scary. It's like the flu, but I don't know. It just scares me. I can't, I don't know. It's enough to worry about in this freaking world. You gotta worry about this stuff now. I mean, we always had to worry about the flu and all that kind of stuff, but not like this, you know. I feel like it's so, I guess because it's new, I don't know. It is what it is. So anyway, guys, comment down below what you guys are going to do and make it in the fall. You know, when the fall comes, you just automatically think, oh, pot roast, or you feel, you know, everything is like, all those kind of like soupy kind of stewy kind of things. It just, the fall weather, the trees and all that just really make you think warmth and coziness and all hot chocolate and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so comment down below. I'm curious. I know a lot of people make pot roast, a lot of people make stew, a lot of people make soups. You know, like egg. There's a squash soup. You can make all. I mean, God, soup galore. My next soup I'm going to make is probably going to be potato. This potato Tuscan. I think it's called like a Tuscan. It's like Olive Garden makes it. It's a Tuscan, like with sausage and potatoes. Billy and I love that soup, and I haven't made it since last year. But I think that's gonna be my next soup. That might be not the next crock pot meal that's coming up. I already have chose that one, but the following one might be a soup. So. Soups are always good. They go far. But, you know, the thing with soups, like my family, when the kids were growing up, I used to make soups a lot in the winter and the fall and stuff. And my kids ate them. What I made, they ate most of the time. You know, if there was something they didn't like, whatever. But they grew up eating chicken noodles, chicken soup. They grew up eating, pot roast. They grew up eating stew, all that stuff. But today, well, first of all, there's only one home now. And second of all, even as they got older, like, 5, 6, even 7 years ago, and Jenny, none of them really are big on soups anymore. I mean, Frankie loves soups, don't get me wrong. He'll go out and he'll buy, the chunky soups, and he'll buy the Progressos, and he loves those, like, those soups, I guess, because they have all that bad stuff in them. I don't know, sodium, and I don't know. He likes my soups, and he will try a little bit of my soups and have a little bit. And if it's one he really likes, he will eat it. But they're not big on soups. They're not. So my husband and I, we do love soup. We love chicken soup. We love beef barley. That's our favorite now. I just made that, and we're just finished. We have some left, but we've been eating that all week and like for 2 weeks now because we've been sick, and it was perfect. So I make beef barley a lot. I make chicken soup more than anything. But when I make soups now, I have to be really mindful of making smaller pots. And even smaller pots of soup, we have extra. But I gotta make a pot. If I make a pot of soup, I make a smaller pot. I don't make a huge pot now, unless, of course, I'm having company or whatever. But I don't make as much because even though I always say, oh, I'll put it in the freezer, I'll freeze it, I'm not great at that. When I put stuff in the freezer after making it or something, if I have it left over, a lot of times I don't use it. A lot of times I forget about it, and it's not good, so it's wasteful anyway. So I'm trying to combat that from the get-go. We're not making as much at the time, so I don't have to freeze so much of it and lose it and whatever. So I'm just trying to say that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be more mindful of how much I make at the get-go. Because we can still enjoy our favorite foods if you're making it for one, if you're making it for two, or if you're making it for six. So you just have to kind of be mindful of how much you make, But I'm not going to stop making our favorite foods because, like there are certain foods that I like that like my husband doesn't eat, like, or my kids didn't eat, or something like that, like eggplant. Like nobody eats eggplant in the house. Nobody eats zucchini really, but well, Billy likes zucchini now when I make it, but I'm just saying like certain vegetables I'll make that I only eat. I can't make a lot of it, or I rarely make it because of that. But like if I want eggplant, I'll get a small eggplant, make a small eggplant, because if I make more than that, I'm the only one eating it. Now, especially with the sleeve, it's even harder. So, to eat those things. So I'm just trying to be more mindful, guys, with the way prices are and the way finances are and everything that's been going on this last 2 or 3 months with Bill getting laid off and just trying to get back on track and do shower and do wedding at the end of the month and, just extra expenses that you normally have, that you're going to have, but you need, extra money for it. So just the way it is. But so you try to budget as much as you can, cut corners as much as you can, but you want to also you want to cut corners and all that, but you also want to live your life and enjoy your life, because tomorrow's not promised. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Enjoy it today. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your food, and you know, that's it. That's all. That's all I have to say. All right. So it says to, I guess to. Let's see. All right, so I'm just going to cut these in a fairly small pieces because I want them to cook fairly quickly. So I'm just going to cut them like this. Trying to keep them all around the same size so they don't you know, some don't get done before the others. Nice sharp knife. If you use a sharp knife, guys, you have less of a chance of cutting yourself. I know that sounds weird, but when you're using a dull knife, it's easier to cut yourself because it slips, and you could still cut yourself with a dull knife. The sharp knife, you have less of a chance of nipping yourself. I know it sounds strange, but that's the truth. So yeah, just a little tip. I hope I can fit it all in that pot. I don't know. It might be cutting it a little bit close. But my other pot is in the refrigerator downstairs with the rest of the beef barley soup in it that I have to empty. And let's see if we can fit all this in here. Yeah, I think we can fit it all. Let me get the thingy. Now, I could very well have made this with instant mashed, and I might do that in the future, but today, this is a side, and this is my Fall Food Friday, so I wanted to make some real mashed potatoes. Okay, I'm going to dump a little bit of the water out, because I think there's too much water. Okay, it's filled up to the top. I'm going to put this on high. I'm going to pour some salt in it, just for a little bit of flavor, and cover it, and then just let it go. All right. Okay, so in the meantime, we'll take care of the mushrooms. Now, the mushrooms, they had the ones that are sliced already on sale, so I got those instead of getting the big ones. So these are clean. These are clean. I don't have to worry about these. So I don't even have to slice them. So that's really good. So let me go on the recipe and see what I have to do. Maybe I have to start sauteing them. I think I gotta cut up some onion, some garlic. I don't know if it's called for onion. Yes, onion. Okay, onion, mushrooms. Oh, it doesn't say garlic, but I'm definitely putting garlic in there. Definitely. I love mushrooms just by themselves. But I'm a real vegetable eater. I really am. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I disappear here and there. Cut up the onion. Put all the scraps in here, like a garbage bag, garbage bowl, garbage bag. I'm just trying to look at the recipe again. Okay. It says finely chopped. I'm going to cut them nice and thin. All right. Let's get the other garlic out. Okay, so I do have to, I have to fry this up. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get the garlic out, guys. So I have some garlic in here. Like I said, it doesn't call for garlic, but I mean, come on, you gotta have garlic. All right, large skillet, saute onion and mushrooms with 2 tablespoons of butter. Oh, just 10 to 3 to 4 minutes. Stir into potatoes along with the sour cream, pepper, and remaining salt. Spoon into a greased 2-quart baking dish. Sprinkle with cheese, dot with remaining butter. Okay, yummo. So it's like a potato, kind of mashed potato, like casserole type of thing. Yummy. Yummy. With mushrooms. How good is that? Does that sound? All right. All right, so let me put the pan, get the pan heated up, and then we'll put butter. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. That's the way I draw it. And you know what? It's my kitchen, and I can do what I want. All right. Let that get a little hot. And I suppose I'm gonna get the get you on the tripod now, so you guys can see what I'm doing at the stove. All right, guys. So what I did was the potatoes are done already, so I just smashed them up. I put butter and salt and pepper in it, and I'm gonna put some sour cream in it. That's what it calls for. And then I'm gonna put it into the tray with the mushrooms. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going exactly by the recipe, but if you guys want the recipe, I will put the recipe down below. And I'll probably automatically do that as long as I remember, you know me, so, but I'll try my best. So put some sour cream in it.
Mushrooms good.
Mushrooms good. Mix this up. Just want to make sure that they're mixed enough. You know that they're chopped up enough. Let's spray this. I set the oven to 375. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley in here. Let's put this in here. I wonder if this casserole is gonna be big enough. I mean this tray. Yeah, I think it will be. Cooper, get down! Cooper, get down! Phil, he needs to come out of here. Alright, so he's alright now. Alright, so it says, I think I'm going to put more sour cream in it though. I got to taste it too. It definitely needs more seasoning. I have no patience for this right now. I really don't. I really don't. Nice amount of pepper. I just feel like potatoes need pepper. And then I'm gonna put cheese in here. I have to get it out and shred it. Didn't shred it yet. Taste it. Put some garlic in it. All right, now we're gonna put the mushrooms in it. Well, let me get the cheese. All right, so guys, so the oven's on. I put the mushrooms in here. So you make mashed potatoes like you want to make them. You know, you put the sour cream in, the butter, whatever you put in your mashed potatoes. That's what I say. If you want to go exactly by the recipe, you can do that. Oh, you know what goes in here too? Grated cheese. Grated cheese. So let's put some grated cheese in here. The mushrooms are mixed in. Oh God, this looks so freaking good. So good. The mushrooms mixed up. And if you like mushrooms, I'm gonna put some grated cheese in it, and I'm gonna put some grated cheese on the top of it. Let me see something, because you know, sometimes I read recipes fast and I just don't even comprehend what it says. So I just want to make sure that yeah, it doesn't even say any regular cheese. It just says Parm. It doesn't even say regular cheese. So I'm not even putting any regular cheese in it. It says Parmesan. Oh, I gotta have that. I have to. Guys, it's gonna be so good. All right. So, it says to put a little bit more butter in it too, so let me get the butter. I'm not going to put cheese in it because it doesn't call for that, and there's no need to do that. So I'll put some butter in it. It says a little bit more butter on top, so I'll put a couple of pieces. Like this. And then the grated cheese, grated Parm, and bake 20 to 25 minutes until brown. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven. Here we go. Yummo! Fall Food Friday. I'll be back, guys, with the end result. All right, guys, so it's out of the oven. It's cooked about 25 minutes. I'm going to taste it, and this is going to be our Fall Food Friday. Yummy, delicious side. Look at that. Oh, my God, guys. You see the ends of it all crusty, and oh my God, that looks so yummy. That's so good. Look at the butter. I'm gonna taste a piece of the country part. This is great for a holiday meal, for a weeknight meal like I'm doing. Mmm. Hot. Woo. So good. So good. My Fall Food Friday potato. What is going on with this Gots to the Mama? Why does it keep saying this? Oh, there's a low battery. Okay, I gotta just do this quick.
That's right.
Wait. All right, guys. That's it. That's my Fall Food Friday side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's gonna be so delicious. I'm gonna go now because I literally had 10 seconds left on my 10% left on my charger here. So thank you so much, guys, for coming into my kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share, comment down below. Don't forget to go to Cooking with Neighbors, Jerry Ellen, to check out her Fall Food Friday video. She's awesome. And we'll see you. Thank you for coming into my kitchen and creating with me. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hope you guys like this. It's so good. Bye.